Forever. Dog.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the American Arts and Culture Review. My name is Whitmer Thomas and I'm joined as always by my co-host Clay Tatum. Clay's going ham on the keyboard. We got our number one guest, Bud Diaz, and
how you doing?
Favorite audience member, Rod Berry.
Happy to be here, guys. Thank you.
Today on the podcast, we'll be discussing the Japanese film Shoplifters, the new podcast Teacher Pet, and his buddy has made a great new discovery that he can't wait to teach us about. Welcome to the American Arts and Culture Review. Here's another episode. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, what's up? Doing good.
Doing great.
Doing
Thank
well.
you.
Doing really good.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get right into
We're just hopping right into it?
Yeah, what else are we going to do?
I don't know.
We talk about what we've been up to?
What-
We've never done that before,
let's
have we?
just get into
No,
it.
yeah, get
Let's
into
get
it.
right into it.
Let's get
As a
right
fan,
into
get into it.
Okay, well, I just saw a new film called Shoplifters. It's a Japanese film directed, and I'm sorry in advance if I
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well.
ruin the name, so I'm just going to say Mr. Hirokazu. That sounds right. Mr. Hirokazu, I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin your first name. You made a film called Shoplifters, and I'm going to tell the crowd of listeners what your movie's about.
This won the Palme d'Or.
It won a Palme d'Or at Cannes,
At Cannes, it won a Palme d'Or.
which I don't exactly
Let's
know
play some
what
French
a
music.
Palme d'Or. Yeah, cool.
Good
So I
call.
don't know what a Palme d'Or is, but I gotta say I think this film really deserves it. The movie opens on a man and a boy. The man is probably 40. The boy is young,
All right.
and maybe 8. And they're running around stealing crap from a grocery store. They have a system, and they're really fun
This
and
music's
nice.
actually perfect for that.
Yeah, and they're best friends, and they're running around, hopping around, and you assume this is the man and his son,
Wait.
father and son,
Sorry,
shoplifting team.
Sorry, I forgot to write stuff down. I was so...
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
He was on the keys just having the time of his life. I'm like, you're not listening to anything Whit is saying right now.
It's the goddamn Weasel song.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
It's that French
all right,
music.
okay,
when
I
the
really-
monkey is chasing the weasel, it's
Okay.
hard to.
Shopshifter. Got it. I'm already caught up.
Okay,
Okay,
so
all right,
they're
continue.
Okay, so
stealing
let's-
stuff,
okay.
and they're having a lot of fun.
Let me
and
just get the... we gotta
you
get
love this father and son team, okay? So then you get...
What does the father and son do? I'm sorry.
They're stealing stuff from a grocery store, and they have a system.
That's
and
not legal.
Yeah, I know. It's not legal, and the boy has this funny little thing he does with his hands
So,
that suggests good luck, I think.
So don't. Bring
He has
kids
like a
to
little
this.
system. So then they're walking back home, and on the way home, it's cold. They're walking home.
Ooh,
they
chili. This
yeah.
is some chili. Ooh.
And on the way home, they're walking by a alleyway of and where there's an apartment complex, and there's a person they hear on the balcony of an apartment on the first floor, and they look, and it is the smallest girl alive.
There's another small person.
Yeah,
in
this child is smaller than any child you've ever seen in your whole
Don't
life.
make it wait.
I'm talking 2 inches tall.
Whoa.
What the? You get out of town.
No,
That's
it's like a little a child that you wouldn't think.
the size of a bottle cap.
Yeah. It's a bottle cap baby. This bottle cap baby's sitting out on the balcony, and they think, well, this baby can't be out here.
Well, this is clearly trash. Let me pick this up. Put it
No, they don't think
Oh my
that.
God,
They
it's a
think
baby.
somebody must have thought this bottle cap baby was trash because this bottle cap baby's so small. But we don't think that because we were good. We got
Oh,
good
because
heart.
they have keen eyes. Because they have to look out for people that think they're taking to jail.
Yeah. So they take the bottle cap baby and they bring it home where they live with the grandma and a girl, a wife figure type character, and then a motherly character, and then like an older sister style character. And you're like, what a nice little family. Maybe they'll figure out how to get this smallest girl alive a new home or whatever. But then they just decide, you know what? Nobody's reported her missing. Let's keep her. So they take her around, and they even get her involved in some of the stealing schemes.
Okay, so now for just to score this next section, we're getting to the second act here, people. What type of music are you thinking?
Well, now it's fun.
Oh, so this is like really just like
Yeah.
this is like okay.
They're having fun.
They're having the time of their lives.
Yeah. This is really fun, uplifting kind of stuff.
Okay, so like this.
So they bring her right home, and they find bruises and scratches and burns all over her body, and they discover
Okay.
really quickly that she's
That's
been
not fun.
physically abused.
How is this the fun part?
Well, hold on now. It's fun. Just hold on now for
I'll
a
kick in
second.
the music right when the fun stuff happens.
Okay. Well, this next
Okay,
part's pretty
that's
fun.
fine. Wait.
Okay, fine. So this next part's pretty fun.
Okay, also, I'll kick you in with some real fun music.
Okay. So she's been bruised and burned, and
But why do you start with that? Don't start with...
well, because
we
I don't
already
know
went
where
through
to
that.
jump
That's
off
not the fun
from.
part.
I don't know where to jump off from, so I have to jump
Hey,
off from
the,
that.
The poor girl.
Okay, I'll
is
skip to the
hurt.
next part.
No, skip to the fun part, my man. That's where I got.
That's
the
where I
music
gotta
cues.
get through all the plots, and this is the
Okay,
fun part. I'm
alright.
telling you.
Alright,
Second
cool.
half is fun. All right, and then the mom character reveals that she was abused and burned also.
Okay, let's get out everyone who's burned and bruised.
Okay.
Then we get to the fun part.
Okay,
Did
fine.
Grandpa get it too?
There's no grandpa. Grandpa's
sorry.
long.
Well,
He's
he's
been
dead.
dead. Okay,
So
so
he did get
to the
bruised and
fun
burned.
fun music. Fun music. Ready?
the fun.
Play.
Okay, play. Okay, and this is
Fun.
Okay, strap on your caps, boys.
All right, so the older teenage sister goes to work where she has to rub her fucking pussy for money, and
that
she
is fun.
she rubs her she rubs her fucking pussy for money, and there's a boy in the audience who wants to lay his head on her lap, and they both cry together and feel a great connection. I think because they both feel lost, and you're kind of putting the pieces together, like what is this, right? And in the meantime, the dad breaks his foot at work, and so he is able to focus on his stealing schemes with his new little bottle cap baby and his son. And at the same time, on the news, finally, the baby daughter is reported missing. And whoa, this took a turn. And they decide, well, now she's officially missing, but we're still going to keep her. And this is months later at this point, and you can track the time because of the dad's leg healing out of the
That's
cast.
a smart device for.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
device.
Okay.
So Daddy's leg is. The
If you can't have a
barometer for
pregnant
progress.
woman, you should have a man with a broken bone. That's
Smart.
how you
Yeah.
can figure out how long something's taken. Okay, so then they're stealing and having fun, and you're realizing this little girl has never had a familial kind of relationship that's positive and nice, right, Rod?
Mm-hmm, definitely.
And the boy, though, you're sort of starting to put some pieces together that maybe this isn't actually his family. And he talks to his dad, like, where did you find me? Is that where you found me? And also, he won't call his dad. And you go, okay, well,
What do you
this
call him, Tony?
he calls him by his name,
What's his name?
which is
What's his name?
I can't remember
I
his
don't
name.
his
remember
name?
either.
I can't remember his name. All that I know is that he's got the same name as a Japanese professional baseball player. Because the whole time they're talking in Japanese, and I don't exactly know.
Well, you really, yeah.
What?
Hideo Nomo?
No.
No.
Come on.
Oh, but I'm just right.
I mean, that is a Japanese baseball.
So
player.
why,
Is it
would
really?
why would you say come
Yeah,
on?
Hideo Nomo.
Oh,
but
no,
it's not Hideo.
Hey, this
Nomo.
is not-
Okay, sorry.
this is
Jesus
not-
Christ.
Okay, so
Wait, let me just wait. Say the name again.
Hideo Nomo,
Okay, let me. Just,
He pitched for the Dodgers.
Los
Okay.
Angeles.
well, oh, that. Well, oh, I get it. Okay.
Okay.
I thought because baseball's very popular in Japan, so I thought he meant the Japan League. Like, why would I know? Okay. Back to the music.
so you're starting to feel like this child, this little bottle cap baby, is really enjoying her life, but at the same time you feel sad because she's finally got this family, but she's stealing, and that's not good. She's shoplifting, and
So, okay, let me
she's
re-
growing numb to it. And in the meantime, you're realizing that this grandmother has all these schemes as well. And she's scheming, and she's taking money from people that she's quasi still related to, but wasn't really ever related to in the first place. I don't want to give away too many spoilers here, because there is a twist and turn here and there in this
Let's
film.
keep it. Yeah.
So the bottle cap baby gets a haircut, and it's really cute. And again, gets his bathing suit, which is really cute. And the boy and the bottle cap baby and the whole family go to the beach together, and that's really fun. And then this is the third act.
Oh, third act. So let's see some
Some stuff happens that I don't want to give away.
So, wait, can you give away anything in the third act?
Okay, fine. I'll give away.
Don't
everything.
give out the way because let's.
I'll give away everything. Why
Hey
not?
man, this is a palm.
He's
this
giving
is-
it away.
This is a Can Palm d'Or winner.
This is the Palm
we had
d'Or.
to treat this movie with some respect, my man.
Okay.
But give me a style of music of what you can.
All right. Third act is epic and intense,
Epic and intense. So let's see what we got here. Here we go.
and this is. Yeah, perfect. So the little boy takes the little girl, the smallest baby I've ever seen in my life, out to steal some stuff. And he decides while doing it, you know what, we shouldn't do this. And she goes, I'm going to do it anyway. And then you see her do the same little hand good luck gesture that the little boy did in the beginning. And it's like, oh no, now she's in this life. And the boy sees her doing that and goes, I can't have this. So he runs out and makes a big scene and gets caught.
What's the scene?
He makes a big scene. Like,
Well, what's the scene?
oh, I mean, he like
he just grabs like a big thing and runs out the store.
It's not like a scene from
Oh,
a
okay.
movie or
I
He
something.
makes the
understand.
scene.
You were thinking he made a movie?
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah, he was directing.
So, yeah, no, he makes a scene, and then he gets caught. And since he gets caught, the little girl gets caught, and then everybody gets caught. And you realize a lot of different stuff. This little boy was taken when he was a little kid. You don't know by who. He might remember, but it seems like he doesn't want to remember because he loves his kidnapped family, I guess is what you call him so much. And the little girl doesn't want to be taken away either, and she's taken back to her real family, and it's just not good. And the dad, it's a pretty sad ending.
It's very bittersweet.
That's the end.
Okay.
She goes back to the family that
So-
beats her. So
Yeah, and it doesn't look good, even though her mom and dad are both really beautiful people, like physically beautiful. And then doesn't look good for her. It really doesn't look good for anybody, even though the little boy gets a haircut. And I don't like that he gets a haircut. I thought his hair looked really cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of haircut in this movie. There's like a couple giant haircut
the girl
moments.
does get a haircut.
And I've been trying to wrap my head around what the haircuts mean, like metaphorically. What do you think they mean, bud?
Yeah,
Maybe
but-
it has something to do with like, do the haircuts happen at like pivotal change points in like their growth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
That might be what it
Or
is.
It could be that the hair just get long and you gotta cut it.
Oh, that's a
You
good
know,
point too. Yeah,
yeah, that could
That's
be
re-
it as
that's-
it's
well.
probably the second thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Wait, what do you give this?
I easily give this film, after a lot of consideration and thought, I've thought about this movie more than any movie I've seen this year. I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, that's basically
Probably the easiest 10 out of 10 I've ever given.
ever given. Okay, even easier than I forgot the other one.
Shawshank?
Venom?
Shawshank. Venom.
It's up there with Venom.
The Venom. No. Remember that song?
Venom, spin 'em, got a little venom, pin 'em.
Bud, what's the score of this movie you give?
Well, I saw this film twice at my local AMC, and I also saw it one time at the ArcLight.
And you went to con.
I did. Yeah.
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 Wait,
I presented a Palm d'Or.
You presented the Palm d'Or to,
Yeah.
to
Dude,
the.
those things are heavy. It's a whole door.
Oh, man, that's great.
So you give it a what?
I give, I give
10
that
out-
a
10 out of 10.
Okay.
What about you, Rod?
Oh, I really love this movie. I'd have to give it a 10.
Any
This is
highlights?
like, yeah, what's the highlight?
I really, when they went to the beach, it's just
Oh my
it
God.
is so sweet.
That beaches are really fun.
It's just so sweet. It's beautiful.
You guys are just you guys have a lot in common with the judge and jury at the Cannes Film Festival, giving this movie a perfect 10 out of 10. But what does Clay give it?
I can't wait to find out.
You can't wait to find out. So, what type of music should I play to?
I mean, it's your review.
Well, just know that this is my favorite film of the year.
it's your favorite. So I gotta get. I gotta.
It
treat
better
this with
be
some
good,
freaking
whatever
respect.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Hi, my name is Clay Tam. This is my review of Shoplifters. God, I'm so sick. And here's everything that happens in the movie, plus my thoughts on the things. So, don't kids to this. Don't forgot the word bring. Don't bring kids to this movie because crimes are committed. A bottle cap baby. Hot trash. Dat mine. So that happens.
What's that mine?
I think that's them saying, look at that trash. That's not trash. That's a bottle cap baby. That's mine now. But she's broken, and so is Mommy. And then a fun part happens in the movie where a girl plays with her private parts.
What?
That happens in the
That
movie.
happened.
Heyday Adomo
Oh,
plays
yeah.
for the
No.
Dodgers.
Jeez, Clay.
Family should go to jail. Yeah, I don't know if that's a personal fault. No one is released to anyone. Boy, bottle, Baba baby, go to the Baba beach. Baba booey. My man got caught making a movie and he goes to jail. That's a sad part of the movie. Bottle Cap goes back to getting waxed, and even worse, the boy gets a haircut. And for
And what
all
are your
the-
thoughts?
Even worse.
so that was the rundown and my thoughts. I guess if you want to know my thoughts on it, I think my thoughts is Heyday Adomo plays for the Dodgers because that wasn't in the movie, so
Yeah.
that's my thoughts.
And that they should have gone to jail.
And then that was a personal thing because when you break the law, you go to jail. That's. Hey, I'm from simpler times. That's how I was taught when I was growing up. So for all that, I loved this movie so much that I would give this movie a 10 out of 10.
And so you give it a 10 out of 10, but would you recommend someone go see it?
I would recommend everyone to go see it, except for people under the age of 21, who are susceptible to that crime life that this family likes to get down and dirty and start stealing stuff. That's not yours. Put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
very
I agree.
cool.
I agree. Okay, so the next thing is also that I checked out is also involving crime. I listened to a quarter of the, I don't know, I listened to more than that. Almost all of the award-winning podcast Teacher's Pet.
yeah.
What freaking award is that?
It's one
Palm
of
d'Or?
the best award.
This one, the Palm d'Or
It's
too?
won the Palm d'Or of podcast, so it's the Palm Mike?
The pod door.
Pod door.
Pod d'Or.
Yeah.
Pod door.
This is why we got y'all.
Yeah.
So this is it won the Pod d'Or of podcasting.
Okay, so this is like-
and it's a Forever Dog podcast as well, which is exciting. Teacher's Pet, produced by Forever Dog.
Okay,
Forever
cool.
Dog is great.
So let's go. Okay, so what type of music should I?
Well, it's Australian, so if you could please play some Australian music.
Oh, I got it.
A didgeridoo.
Okay. Okay, so
Howdy, mate.
Yeah.
You are about howdy, mate.
Oh, boy. Boy.
What's wrong? What's up?
remember this is a Forever Dog production, so that's pretty
Ask
rude.
me if I want any barbecue.
Okay. As
In
an
Australian.
Australian. Okay, I'm not. Okay, let me just say this. I'm not really good at this. You're
Pretty close.
You're great at it.
Okay, cool.
Ask me if I want barbecue. Pirate.
Wait, did you ask him yet?
No, I didn't ask you that. Okay. I'll ask you. What am I
him.
gonna, let me write it down. What am I supposed to
God.
ask you? I get lost in
If you want some
Say-
barbecue.
You want some barbecue? This is like I have to go deep in my head.
Say, hey there,
All the times
hey
I'll-
there, buddy, old pal.
Okay.
Would you like some
You're
barbecue?
looking barbecue. Okay, let me. This is like Rory.
You were
Okay,
Sorry.
Let me just. Okay, ready?
okay.
Let's move on.
Let me just tell you what the podcast is about.
Okay.
And we can talk about it, because we all...
I'm not good. I'm not. Hey, listen. This is. I'm not good at accents. I just like this is. I'm not. Okay.
Right.
Right.
It's fine. So, okay, this is perfect. So, we all listen to this podcast. So, we all.
Absolutely.
No, it's gonna. Okay, so the year's 1982, and Lynn is married to a beautiful, handsome twin named Chris. Chris was a star rugby league player, but now he's a teacher, but everybody in the town loves him. He has a twin brother named Paul who lives pretty much across the street from him, and they live in these gigantic houses with these...
So he's a hunk too.
They're both perfect looking, and it's brought up a ton.
What's
and
the
everybody loves
other guy's name?
Chris is the main guy, and then there's Paul, his twin brother. And they are both teachers at a high school. And out of nowhere one day, Lynn, apparently, what's on the books now, she runs away. And she has
Okay,
two
wait,
children with Chris.
Okay.
And that's how it opens. And then you discover
Hey, who's the girl's name?
Lynn.
Like Lenny.
Yeah. So...
Yes, like Lenny.
So that's what's on the books right now is that Lynn joined a
Lynn
religious
Runabout.
cult and ran away because that's what Chris told everybody and nobody ever bothered to investigate. But then you discover, as the podcast goes, the talented, brilliant Australian journalist teaches us that Lynn was very abused physically by...
What is their thing with abused women? This, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I just thought about what we're about to.
Right.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a heavy podcast.
Yeah, with Chris Dawson, who's...
So what did Chris Dawson do?
That's her husband. We don't know. The listeners don't know yet what he did.
So the podcast is like, hey, welcome to the podcast. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and then they go on to discover with the other episodes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it turns out that Chris Dawson had been abusing Lynn for their whole marriage, and that he also likes to fuck teen girls, who he is the teacher of, who are his students. So he's fucking all these teen girls. He has teen girl orgies the whole time. And then he meets this one teen girl who's perfect for him named Joanna or Joanne. And he decides, Joanne, you're my favorite teen girl to fuck. I'd love for you to move into my home. So he invites her to live with him and his wife and 2 kids. Lynn starts to become upset because she finds out that her husband has been fucking the teen girl, Joanne. And then... he says, well, guess what? I don't fucking care, and I want to get a divorce. And then Lynn goes, well, if you get a divorce, I'll get all the house and everything. And Chris goes, well, that's bullshit. I don't want that to happen because I care a lot about this house. So then Lynn goes missing. And Chris tells everyone that she ran away and doesn't even report it to the police for 4 months.
Okay.
And and then the rest of the podcast, they go around. The journalist goes around and interviews different Australian people who are all very intelligent and unique and smart.
Boy, listen.
What?
My accent maybe sounds a little dumb, but they just go like it's like a lot of howdy, and they go day, and it sounds like I'm saying duh, but.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm not saying
Right,
that.
they all sound exactly
So let's
like...
get back into the podcast.
So they go around...
dumb Aussies.
No, they're...
I'm joking.
So your favorite
so this
director,
is-
Baz Luhrmann, is Australian.
I know that, my man. Okay.
And he's your favorite director.
I know. Man, Peter Weir's, great director. You ever seen The Plumber?
No!
Okay.
Well,
That was actually closer than what I got.
Who was that?
I was just me saying, no, I haven't seen that.
Nar.
No!
But yeah, so let's do The Plumber. Have you seen The Plumber?
no.
There it is.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I mean,
so
yes,
this,
I've seen it. So anyway, so there...
what is okay? So we're entering the the noir. Part.
Yeah. So they're going. He goes around to all these different Australians who are all telling him basically, yeah, Chris would strangle Lynn and threaten to kill her all the time, and
This is like Maltese.
and then
Falcon.
as soon as Lynn went missing, Joanne was sleeping in Lynn's bed and wearing her rings and stuff like that.
I forgot to write.
And then a year later, Joanne got the 17-year-old got married to Chris, and
Can you do that?
and I guess you could in the early '80s. Anyway, then
Early 80s.
Yeah. then they have a child together, and then Joanne starts to get abused and assaulted by Chris, and so she runs away and gets a divorce, and also then they talk to people, and it turns out that Chris is kind of like always been really creepy, and also was digging a lot around the time of Lynn's disappearance, and he'll also often just go back to his old house and like look at the dirt and stuff. And you know, I'm on the edge of my seat, and I'm sure y'all are too, because we got a couple episodes left, and I haven't.
How many episodes are we in right now?
We've done 14 episodes or 16.
What? Are you joking my ass?
We've all listened.
We've
to the
all
14
listened, and we have
episodes.
two.
I know.
more
I just
left.
like
Together.
I download them all and I put them all in one because that's all. Like,
That
makes
I don't know
sense.
what
You listen
episode
to them all at once?
He compresses them all
compresses
into
them
one
into
file,
one file.
edits them together, so it's
edits
one
them.
long,
I'm just like
drawn
a
out
computer guy. I like to
podcast.
get behind.
It's like a fan edit.
It's
if
a
you
fan
will.
edit.
Fan
Yeah, it's a
edit.
fan edit.
So like I don't know like where I am.
I think
and,
the
like,
time code is it says it's like 17 hours on Clay's
Yeah, okay.
iPod.
Well, that sucks that we're almost done.
Yeah,
It's
So we're
such
almost
a fun
done.
ride.
And I don't know about y'all, but I truly, at this point, I have no idea who did it.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly a mystery.
Okay, so let's go down the suspects. And I'm
Okay.
gonna pull out my piece of paper, and these are all the names that I wrote down.
Okay.
We got Chris,
All right.
we got Paul,
Right.
we got Lynn, and I know.
Okay, so let me tell you the other characters.
Yeah, there's some.
Okay, so let me write
there's
down the characters.
There's Lynn's two daughters with
So
Chris.
Williams.
Their names are Chantel and
Chantel.
Chantel and Hadley. I don't remember their
Yeah,
names.
so
Let's just
Hadley-
say
so
their
that sounds about
This is
right.
for sure Hadley.
right. Those are those two daughters.
Yeah.
Then there's Joanne, who's a teenager.
Hi, y'all. I'm Joanne.
That's what you
Come
sounds
on
like.
in, have some chili. I'm Joanne.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
I believe it.
That was my Australian, by the way.
Yeah. So there's Joanne.
Okay.
And there's Lynn's mom.
Okay.
Her name is Hannah, something like that. And then let's just call her Hannah. And then there's Lynn's dad, whose name is Lynn.
Okay. Like
Also, Lynn?
Yeah,
just like Lenny.
yeah.
Okay.
Did
so,
you write down Lenny?
Lenny. I have a cat named.
Oh, and
Lenny,
it turns
so-
out that Chris, because he's a famous rugby player, is really good friends with.
What's a rugby?
Rugby's like football and soccer mixed together.
Interesting.
And so is that right,
rugby.
Rod?
Rugby is,
Yeah. It's
And
pretty much
wrestling.
it.
So yeah, but what is rugby?
Well, rugby is it's like football. There's no pads.
so no pads. So that is a rugby.
Yeah, that's rugby.
Yeah, that's exactly rugby.
Okay. So
They have touchdowns.
so rugby have a touchdown.
Yep.
So
Rugby
let
touch.
me just write that down.
Called a rugby touch.
Yeah, you get a rubby touch.
Rugby have touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rubby touchy.
And they go touchdown.
That's kind of like my
Yeah.
accent.
No, I mean that's what Australian people sound like.
That is true. That
They go-
I wasn't walking into troubled
No, they
waters.
go
This is-
touchdown.
so we-
Touchdown.
Okay, we got into that. So
Okay.
what are we trying to do here? We're trying to figure out who
Well, I just want to go through real fast so we're on the same page and see who we think
who
did
we
it.
think it. Okay,
Because right now, based on everything,
I think Rubby did it.
no. Rugby,
Sport?
Oh shit! I don't know why. I just
Draw a little sports ball next to
Okay.
that so you know it's
so
a
I
sport.
know that this is not a guy.
there's
Rubby.
really no reason for you to write down Rubby. You don't need to write down Rubby.
Well, I wrote down Rubby, and I really looked at it, and I seriously thought I used all my mental capabilities to really think of who did it, and I honestly believe Rubby did it.
Wait, do you still think that?
I'm not ruling it out.
But you don't need to write down Rubby because Rubby's a sport. Rubby can't
That's
kill.
what Rubby wants you to think.
At this point, it's anyone's game.
It's anyone's
It's
game.
anyone's
No.
game.
This is why. Okay, this is why.
Wait, but do you think Rubby did it too?
Possibly.
welcome
I mean,
to the Rubby team, man.
Hey, I mean, he's bullsable.
It's
so-
bullshit.
Rod,
Yeah.
Rod, you think?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't think Rubby. I
No,
don't
Rubby
think
didn't
the
do
sport of Rubby should have
Circle
done
Rubby
it.
on
This
your
is,
page.
okay, this
No,
is
I
like
do not.
the way
You should
that
cross
the way
Rubby
that you
out.
guys are talking about how Rubby didn't do it makes me like he's just getting away with it. I see
No,
him. He's,
he's
smiling,
not a
listening
he.
to this.
He's a sport.
Rubby
okay, she's happy. So she's so
I mean-
happy.
Okay, Clay, I'm going to tell you right now, Rubby can't do it.
Rubby done it.
Rubby,
Rubby did not do it.
Rubby did it. That's
Rubby didn't do
exactly
it.
what Rubby wants you to think.
Hey, wait. Rubby didn't do it.
Okay, Rubby didn't do it. Okay.
Rubby done it.
So
Rubby
listen,
done it. And
okay.
Rubby didn't do it.
Okay, who do y'all think did it?
Chris.
Let's
Rubby.
get out.
I think the husband,
did it.
Chris, he did it.
That's so.
Or Paul, his
I'm
brother.
gonna go-
the brother.
I think Chris and Paul must have done
I'm gonna
it.
go the
Together.
I mean, that's why he disappeared, so he could do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the John Benet Ramsey route. I think it's the little brother.
Hello, brother.
There's
Yeah,
no
was it-
little brother.
No, there's a little
There's two
brother.
Rubby.
sisters.
There's Rubby and Paul.
Yeah.
Paul is a little brother, is he
It's not Rubby.
Is there a
Paul?
little
No,
girl?
they're
What about
twins.
Paul?
There's a little
I
girl.
wrote
Okay,
down
it's
Paul.
her. I don't care. It's her.
Yeah.
She did it.
Okay.
Why?
Don't,
Because, well, it was Rubby, but now I guess Rubby's not an option
But
anymore.
are you
so-
making a joke?
No.
This is serious.
I know. That's why I listen.
So, Rod, you think Paul did it?
Yeah, I think Paul did.
Why?
I think Paul did it.
Because he disappeared. That's suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
the-
I think Chris did it or Chris and Paul. What about you, Clay?
Well, I told you my fucking Rubby thoughts. Oh, you want me to tell you what? Okay, let me just tell you. I think Rubby did it, and I'll tell you exactly why I think Rubby did it.
So how did Rubby do it?
Well, I'll tell you because I wrote.
I really don't like we're talking about Rubby as if Rubby's a character. In
That's exactly what Robbie wants you to think. So let me tell you. So let me go down. I have a whole lot. I wrote down all these notes, and here's why.
Let's
I
hear
think
this.
Robbie did it. Hi, my name is Clay Tatum, and this is my review of the 1982 movie Teacher's Pet. Teacher's Pet.
No.
Did you say Preacher's Tent?
This is the 1982 movie Preacher's Tent.
Okay.
Directed by Peter Weir. Handsome Chris main guy, and Paul the other guy. Lynn wrote book. So this is like just I'm just leading you to
Lynn wrote book.
Yes, Lynn wrote book.
Whoa.
Okay, so sorry. I feel like I'm in a courtroom right
really
now.
passionate.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me dial it
Order in
back.
the court, please.
Order in the court. Okay, so Preacher's Tent, 1982, Peter Weir. Chris did stuff, but the podcast makers don't know everything. So what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
But what they know is he's a dirty boy who fucks students. Early 80s are nasty. A lot of nasty crap happens in that year. The year of the early 80s. I'm sick just listening to this dirty crap. And Rubby is a sport that has touchdowns, and Rubby did it.
I don't think Rubby did it. I don't think there's a way for Rubby to have done it.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, bud, based on that, Clay clearly still thinks Rubby did it. What about you?
Sure. I might have to. I'm gonna steer away from Rubby, and
But based on what? Clay just gave us his entire reason why he apparently thinks Rubby did it.
Clay.
Well, I gave
listen,
a point by point.
Clay would email me like his thoughts on the podcast, but
While listening.
his time code was way off from my time
That's
code,
true.
and so I don't think I was able.
So
to,
I would say an hour 18 minutes.
And
I
so-
don't trust this Rubby guy.
right, and I would follow. I'm like, I don't understand what you're
Okay,
telling me
but
right now.
now that you know
Now
that
you know.
rugby is not a person, it's a sport that the people play.
Yeah,
Does that change your opinion?
yeah.
That's just what's propaganda. Don't have it get in your
I understand.
I can hear you.
Here, give me this. Okay, well,
talking in the
who's left?
microphones.
Who are my options? Who do I got left?
Yeah.
Okay, so
right.
Why don't you coach this?
Yeah, come
How about
on.
you just coach
Don't
him?
coach him. Let
Give
him.
me the lineup.
Yeah,
let
no,
him
no,
you know?
decide.
Coach your suspect.
I just want you to know that the
Read the
sport,
names.
y'all were misinformed. You heard Rubby. And
Fine. All right. Rubby, he out. Just all right.
He's not a he is all I want.
She's
you.
out. Give me
She's
my
out. He's a
lineup. Give me my
sport.
lineup.
Rubby is a sport.
Well, who do I got left?
Who's on the Rubby team? Give him the lineup.
Give me the lineup.
Give him the
Your
lineup.
starting
Clay,
lineup
Clay,
There's
read
no
the
team
for
lineup.
who done it.
Tell him the characters.
Read the
Oh,
lineup.
sorry, I wrote it down.
Yes, read the lineup.
Okay, so let me just read the first thing. So the 1st
Don't
thing,
read Rubby.
Well, it's circled, so Rubby.
She gone.
She gone. Okay, so there's Lynn, there's Chantel, there's Hadley, there's Joanne. Welcome to what? Hi, my name's Joanne. You want to have some cornbread? And Hannah,
Yeah.
Lenny, and Lenny, my cat.
Yeah. No.
No, Clay. Your name,
I did write it down.
your cat Lenny is not. In
Right.
He means Lynn.
It was Schwinn then.
Well, no,
No,
Lenny,
Schwinn.
Lenny,
Oh no, not Schwinn.
Lenny the
That's-
cat was the dad. I mean, Lenny was dad.
What's the
Remember?
first
No,
name you
Lynn.
give off?
What?
What's the first name you gave?
I'm looking at his note,
No,
and
not.
yeah, I'm looking at Clay's notes, and he wrote Lenny the cat.
What's other than Rubby? 'Cause she's out.
Chantel.
No.
Hadley.
No, before that.
Joanne, you want some cornbread?
There's Lynn. Lynn is the
Lynn.
person who went missing.
Got
so
it.
who do you
But
think
there's
did
another Lynn.
Hadley.
it? Lynn is Lynn's dad. Yeah.
You are wrong all over the place.
It could
man.
be
I have to be here
Hadley.
to, it could be Hadley.
Could be Hadley.
So it's Hadley.
Okay, but
It's Hadley.
Hadley is the 2-year-old
yes.
child,
2-year-old
like
child,
I said, I
lock
stick
her
to
up.
my story.
and that's not her real name. I can't remember her real name.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said I'm going the John Benet Ramsey
Well, I hope you
route.
enjoyed
I think it
jail.
was a small kid.
A baby.
I mean that does follow Bud's logic.
They don't know why they murder. They just go, "Oops, I guess
But
I might
she's
have."
2,
And then-
though. She's
She's
2.
from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oops,
Yeah.
I guess I did a murder. They don't know.
Okay, so Buddy thinks it's the
And what do you give
2-year-old
it?
daughter.
A 10 out of 10.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I give it 10 out of 10.
Absolutely a 10 out of 10.
But just to go over it real fast, Rod thinks it's Paul. I think it's Paul's brother Chris. Buddy thinks it's the 2-year-old daughter,
Hadley.
Hadley. And Clay thinks it's the sport of rugby.
but Buddy
which is
also
real-
thinks
But
that.
Buddy also thinks that and
Originally-
is just...
I've
just
recently
saying
changed.
it's the 2-year-old daughter for no reason.
We have a few episodes left, so you never know.
Yeah,
but
you never know.
for the longest time, due to me and Clay's
Seriously,
correspondence,
I
was under the impression it was also Rubby.
Listen, the day this episode, the final episode comes out, you guys are gonna have so much egg in your face.
Yeah. I'll be accepting
I
your
just want you.
apologies.
I just want to get my head because I've been out of town. So
Sure,
y'all have been
sure, yeah.
corresponding back and forth
Yes.
over email, talking about
Yeah,
the
let me
sport
pull-
of rugby.
Yeah, let me pull it up. No, let me pull up an email.
I
We got it. Listen,
All right,
it's
hold on,
Rubby, okay?
No,
No.
but you've been talking about rugby, thinking that the sport of
Okay.
rugby is a character whose name is
Hold on,
Rugby.
here it is. Like December 8th. Okay. Scrub with 3 B's for some. You said Scrub to 110 Rubby did it.
Rubby did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
here,
so I'm not. I don't not believe you. I'm just making sure that you know now
Down,
that
yeah.
what.
that Rubby did it.
No. No, that rugby is a sport.
Rubby, okay, I get
Okay.
it. Okay, let me
And
do
Lenny the cat.
Let's Lenny the cat and Rubby is a sport and Rubby did it. Okay,
Okay.
let's move on.
Whoa.
But how,
you
how could the sport do it?
How does
wait.
Wait, let's finish this thought.
sometimes you watch the news and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes NBA's in the news because something crazy happened in the NBA. And so using that logic, listen, Rugby is a very nasty sport. People rubbing up against each other.
No pads.
No pads. This is like the XFL, my guy. And so it was a very problematic sport, and honestly, it doesn't surprise me that they did whatever the thing that I even forgot.
So
what
what
happened.
maybe you're suggesting is that Lynn
joined a Rugby team, and the Rugby team left town.
Oh, so you think Lynn? Okay,
I
so
think I'm cracking the case.
that's an
there.
interesting theory.
Okay,
Clay
now-
thinks that Lynn joined a rugby
team
and left town.
and left town.
Oh, just left.
And that is
and
that
then,
what
and
you
then
thought?
you see Rubby like in the corner just rubbing his
No,
hands.
there's
Yeah.
He goes, excellent. Excellent word. And then Joanne goes, you also can read.
no. Okay.
Are we done with
Yeah. Okay. So I give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
And that's why it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes.
Pod
The
door.
pod door.
The Pod d'Or.
That can't pod.
Heavy as hell.
Can't
Yoda
podcast.
opened up the pod doors.
Okay. So there's one other thing,
There's
right?
one thing.
Sorry.
We had a big get together last night. I found out about this one thing that I didn't know about.
Film get together.
We had a film get together like we do every day. But yesterday was different. Yesterday I found out about a movie called Love and Betrayal. It was made in 1995, and it's about Woody Allen. And I go, Bud, hey, there's a movie about Woody Allen, and it's a made-for-TV movie about the Mia Farrow story. And Bud said, "Who the heck is Woody Allen?" And so this is true. And so now I showed Bud some clips from Woody Allen movies. I've shown this is actually true.
Y'all watched that film?
We watched the
After
film.
being
watching the
after
film,
being roasted by my peers
yeah,
for hours
yeah. Well, we thought you
for
were
not
joking.
knowing who this Woody Allen guy was.
Okay, so this is Woody Allen. Let me just so we need like a jazz type thing. Imagine like a walk and talk.
Yeah, get some clarinet going.
And y'all were all there. So, Bud, you explain to me
All
what
right,
you
so
learned
I
because I
walk
wasn't
in-
there.
I walk in, right, and they're watching the clips of some old guy playing the clarinet,
Yeah.
and they're saying this is
My
Woody
man
Allen.
playing the New Orleans
Yeah.
jazz.
Now, all I knew. Okay,
He's
here's what I
honking his
knew.
horn.
Somehow,
He can honk the horn,
listen,
baby.
I somehow missed Woody Allen. All right, that's the truth. That's the truth. Woody was never in my life. My parents never talked about Woody. No one ever talked about Woody until I moved in with you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just had no clue. I had seen a cartoon version of Woody on the Animaniacs. That was like my only exposure
That's
to Woody
really
Allen.
funny.
I remember hearing about Woody in the news for being a creep.
Okay, so here, how about we do this?
That's
how about
all I
we
knew.
How about let's just pretend Wit doesn't know who
Okay.
my man Woody Allen is. We'll give you 30 seconds. We'll clock you in. What is
Okay.
what's the name of a song that's jazzy and that's 30 seconds long? And I'll put it in. I'll play
Oh,
it.
that's the Richardson Stomp by Harry Neville.
It sounded like the first guy was the name of the track.
Richardson Stomp?
Yeah, Richardson Stomp by
Harry
Harry
Neville.
Neville.
Oh,
Harry
I have it
Neville.
right here. Let me get my sheet music, and then there it is.
Yeah.
And so here it is right here. So this is some Richard C. Stomp, Harry Neville's.
Yeah, give it a play.
Okay,
All right.
so Bud.
Yeah.
That sounds really good, Clay.
Well, thank you so much. Let me actually. It goes a little something like this. So you have 30
All right.
seconds starting now.
It's got a good jazz
Woody
pop
Allen.
tinge.
He's a filmmaker. I'm pretty sure he's Jewish. He.
Okay, good start.
Well, I don't. Sorry.
You got 25
Yeah,
seconds.
fuck. Okay. He's made a bunch of movies. Apparently, he makes like a movie a year. That's what I found out.
Okay.
He was married
You got 20
to
seconds.
Mia
left.
Farrow, and then
Nope.
no, fuck. He fucked the.
Okay. Well, you're
Okay.
good. You're okay.
I'm jumping the gun. I don't know. He fucked the stepdaughter, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's right.
And then they're together, and they live happily ever after. And then she was mad, and she sent him a cake, and
You got 10 seconds.
and then
left.
she said that he touched Dylan, and he was like, I didn't do that crap. And then he went to court, and he went on TV, and he plays clarinet.
Okay.
Okay, I think you figured it out.
I
Ooh.
think you've got some facts wrong.
What's the facts that you got wrong?
I don't think he touched.
No,
No, he did
it was
touch Dylan.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it was Dylan.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it was in
you're
the
right.
attic, and they show the attic space in the
Oh,
movie.
and there was a kid named Satchel.
Yeah, which is
Satchel's Ronan.
Which is Ronan, who is also the
He began the article that outed Harvey Weinstein.
he
Really?
helped create the Me Too movement. So there's some irony there with
Oh,
Woody,
interesting.
which is
And the baby Ronan's nickname is Satchel.
yeah,
That's
his first name
real
is Satchel.
His first
yeah.
name is Satchel.
So every time they tell,
Did they ever get to the bottom of that?
Satchel. Ronan is his
that's a
middle name.
bag, right?
Well, the whole time we were hanging out the other night,
Yeah.
it was frustrating because you guys would look at each other and be like, "Oh, you know what film I really enjoyed was who wiped off the chalk from the chalkboard?" And be like, "What the hell is that?" And you'd be
That's a
like,
good one.
"Oh, okay." Or, "Oh, you know what? It was an earlier one, but this one was called Caboosey Lucy." It'd be
Okay.
like weird. Like,
All right, cool.
I've
Let's
never
play.
heard of
Okay,
any.
ready? Let's
wait.
play a game.
All right.
Caboosey Lucy?
Caboosey
Yeah.
Lucy.
What is
okay.
that
Caboosey
movie
Lucy-
about?
Well, no, it's just an example of like some dumbass title a Woody Allen film would have. That
Okay, let me play
none
this
of
game.
I've never. Also, you all said that some of these movies had won awards, like Oscars and such. I've never seen a poster. I've never heard anyone talk about these films ever in my whole entire life.
But you worked at Best Buy,
Yeah.
and Circuit City. You
I
never.
sold
man
TVs. I didn't work in DVDs.
Oh, I thought you worked in DVDs.
No.
Okay. All right.
I sold the boxes. I didn't sell the discs.
Okay. So what are we doing, Clay?
Okay. Should we just quiz them on titles? And
You do whatever you
one
want.
of us will give out only wrong answers.
Okay.
One of us.
Oh yeah, it's like
and then
two
the rest-
truths and a lie.
Yeah, one of them. Okay. So
Two
I'm gonna
truths and a lie with Woody Allen movie
okay,
titles.
So ready? So I'm writing down everyone's name. This is gonna be great, but this is like wait,
What is going on?
Wait, not tell me.
Yeah, if Buddy wins, we'll
So I just wrote down. So this is you, and this is what the answers that you're gonna give. Okay, Rod.
okay.
This
Real
is-
quick.
This is you, and this is the answers that you're gonna give.
If I win, I want a hoodie.
Okay.
All right, I want a free hoodie.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so one of you guys is telling the truth,
Okay.
right?
No.
Or,
No,
One's
two.
lying.
There's two
Okay.
truths. One lying. Okay, so everyone just write down. Everyone write down a movie.
Just one movie?
Write down 3 movies.
3 movies?
I got
Yeah,
3 in
think-
my head
He's
right
got
now.
three in his head.
Let me just. Okay.
Okay. When can we begin?
Okay. Ready?
Play some Woody style jazz with jazz pop tinge, if you could, like an updated version of a jazz song that'd be in a Woody movie, but it's got jazz pop tinge.
His jazz is very like New Orleans.
Yeah, like something New Orleansy with the jazz pop tinge,
It's really bad.
because he's honking into a clarinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just does little honks.
Can we start?
Wait, what type of jazz? You want the honky jazz? Like
Get some honks in there.
Okay, like a Benny Goodman type of honky jazz that he would freaking love. So let's get some the honkiest jazz I can find. It's hard to find one that I haven't used yet. God, I use a lot of these.
All right, can I go start?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
how is Buddy gonna guess? Do you want to wait for everyone to go,
Does everyone do one? Or
No,
is
everyone does one, and we'll do it in order.
and then you have to guess after everyone?
Yeah.
He guesses
Okay.
which one's wrong.
All right, so
All right.
Scoop.
Scoop.
All right.
So think
okay.
about that,
Now whose turn is it?
Rod.
Annie Hall.
Okay. Okay, I think we. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think about Lincoln Hall?
Yeah.
Robin, okay. Lincoln House. Lincoln as the president. Lincoln House.
Scoop. Scoop is false.
Okay. Cool. So we got round 1 done.
Okay.
Hey.
Do I get the results or no?
We get the results right now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ready?
All right.
You're wrong, man.
Yeah,
What?
very wrong.
Yeah.
Scoop is fake.
Scoop is real.
Scoop is a real booby.
Oh God.
Okay, so
That
you're one down.
So stupid. When would that come out?
Scoop
1901.
came out in like the 2000s.
Like
Yeah.
2006?
Yeah, not
Oh,
really all that
jeez.
long ago.
All right, let's just do one more round.
Is it anything like Snatch?
It's very similar to Snatch, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
All
right.
right. I'll watch it.
So let me write down the new orders. Okay. Awit, you're gonna be this one now.
Okay.
Rod, you're gonna be this one now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, ready? And who do you want to start? It's your call.
Rod.
Rod and some. And you still want that honky jazz?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
If
honk
you
it
got
up.
Woody, you got a honk. Cafe Society.
Okay.
East Side Murders.
Stardust Memories.
East Side Murders is the fake.
Okay. It is fake as hell, my man.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you freaking did it.
Freaking did it! Congrats! You got
right.
one right, one wrong.
Well, I think what we should do is at some point.
Wait, well, don't we have to do another round?
No. This is great because
Look-
he's not right. He's just okay. Let's do one more round.
Okay.
All right. So let me give the new order. Okay. Okay.
One of the best parts about that TV
Rod.
movie, though, is he
Can you read that?
himself says how like neurotic he is, which is really funny. He's like,
Right.
"Oh, sorry, I'm just like a neurotic guy," which is really you would have laughed.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
you shouldn't go out of town anymore.
I won't.
Okay,
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
all right, I'm ready.
You pick the order.
Clay, you start.
Okay. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Zelig.
Okay.
Kingdom of Moonlight.
Zelda Kingdom of Moonlight. Yeah.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona. That's fake. That's so fake,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona. That's so stupid. That can't be real.
Yeah.
No.
It's real.
It's
That's a
real.
real one.
Okay. Okay.
all right,
Now,
I gotta-
Okay. You're, okay.
No, so he lost.
No. He's not. Wait. Let's give him
if
a
I
second
Google
chance.
Vicky
No,
Cristina,
I think he lost.
Christina,
Okay.
Us
you
giving
lost.
him a second chance
Well,
is
I'm
the
not
same
saying
thing
that-
as Hollywood giving Woody a second chance.
And they
Oh, boy.
shouldn't.
Yeah, that's right. They shouldn't. I will go on. Okay.
So
But
we
I
should.
just want to know what you would think what the other ones are. Oh, whatever.
Well, so
Well, I
we can
haven't
always
seen-
come back to this game.
That's
This
true.
has been a long pod.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
another one.
So the movie that we watched, that was the first Woody Allen movie I ever saw.
And that's a story about his
It's a
ex-wife's
made-for-TV
life.
movie
Yeah.
about his
And-
dirty doings.
Honestly, I give it a 10 out of 10.
I give it a 10.
I give it a 10 out of 10
Yeah,
as
10
well.
out of 10.
Yeah.
10. Well, okay, so let's have a.
Okay, so that's been another episode of guess what? On the American Arts and Culture Review. Please like, subscribe, review, rate, tell your friends, give us as many stars as you feel like, but ideally all the stars. Also, if you bought a shirt or a hoodie, make sure to turn it inside out and wash it.
Yeah, here's the thing. You know, I washed this freaking hoodie, and apparently they just put stickers on these freaking hoodies. And they pass them off as screen print, which is fine. Okay, listen, I love the hoodie. It's my favorite hoodie I own. That says a lot.
Just turn it inside out and
Just
wash
turn
it in
on sale
cold
and
water.
wash it with cold water, or just hand wash it, my guy. Okay. So listen, I discontinued them because I was like, I don't want these people to buy this and have it be just a bunch of bumper stickers on a hoodie. But listen, they talked me back into it. I'll put it back in the store, and why not? Maybe I'll throw in a holiday mug. So that's I just thought of that, baby.
All right. So
Holiday mug.
Holiday mug. Holiday mug.
Thank you.
Holiday mug.
Thank you.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following